What's up, guys? Alec from Powerlifter, and today I'm with Chris Allen.
What's up, guys?
Amazing guy, current holder of the bench world record. No, not record. Yeah, bench world record, finally! He made it! So again, current UK record holder of the bench for his weight category, which is sub 59 kg, the 432.5 kg, like the last two as well. Over 300 wilks, and yeah, so like Chris, for those who don't know you, introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? I'm the president of Bristol Mass. My name's Chris Allen, represent, and yeah, I'm currently the British champion for the 59 kilo weight category for juniors in Bristol. And yeah, I've been powerlifting for about 2 years now. Before that, I was blasphemous. I was a CrossFitter, and then before that, I was just kind of row lifting, trying to get big. That's where I'm at the moment. Last year at Bristol University.
Do you think like CrossFitting had like a major role to do with like increase in strength?
I don't want to say yes, but I think since I was pretty new to weightlifting anyway, just doing more compound movements in general increased me being stronger, and because there's a lot of weightlifting involved in CrossFit, I think that had a major effect on powerlifting, and that's how I kind of got into powerlifting. I came to this gym we're at now to start weightlifting, and then I just found that I love powerlifting more, and that's why I continue doing that. Yeah.
Alright, so just to give you guys like a picture of how strong this guy is, like I weigh 80 kg, which is a good like 20 kg morning Chris plus, and he pretty much benches the exact same thing as me. It's like, Chris, how do you have such a strong bench for someone like weighing 59 kg?
I really wish I knew the answer to that question. I think a lot of it is to do with like when I started lifting weights, I benched like 3 times a week and I squatted like once a month. And so bench was a big focus for me when I was young because I wanted to have big pecs and look sexy. And yeah, so I think that kind of crossed over to when I actually started lifting weights, so that was my natural strength anyway. Also, I find it just naturally sits better with me. I don't know how. I have long arms, so because I shouldn't be a good bencher, but it just seems to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I think I think it naturally does just work better for me in terms of technique compared to the other two. My squat form's shit, my deadlift form's shit. So bench form's quite good. So I think just that probably technical. I think it's probably technical.
So like apart from the technical side, like would your I guess like tip for like anyone who wants like to bench more would simply be to bench more often, like bench like 4 times a week?
I mean, I won't take away from squat and deadlift, but I think any movement, maybe except for deadlift, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And that's mainly because your body gets better at producing the force in the right way and moving in the right way and getting used to that perfect range of motion. So I think if you bench light, under 80% of your max 3-4 times a week, you get it ingrained in your head and the CNS starts working in a way to just produce that maximum force you want through that.
Yeah. Why is it that like deadlifting very often wouldn't be a good idea? Would it be from like burning out the CNS?
Yeah, pretty much your body just can't handle it. Your CNS can't handle it, you probably get ill. And yeah, your muscles, especially your lower back, is the longest to recover as well. So especially for those who have bad form like me, who need a lot more rest time between deadlifts, and I just can't produce the same results 2 times in the same week. I'll only deadlift ever once a week pretty much, unless it's like speed pulling or something like that. But squat and bench, you could do every day of the week if you wanted to, and I think squat, I would definitely say you should be squatting 3 to 4 times a week, and bench similarly.
Cool, yeah. So Chris, you're competing in like around 2 weeks, right?
About 2 weeks now. Yeah.
Okay, so like what numbers like are you like hoping of hitting? Like I know like recently you did some crazy numbers already.
And then give my competition away.
It's the same roughly then. Like if you don't want to, like you can like.
No, it's cool. I think hopefully for bench press, it's suddenly gone really well again. Dip down, and it's come back up. I hope to get about 112.5, 115. My current record is 107.5, so that means I would beat my record by hopefully 7.5. That's what I'm hoping. Squat has also gone really, really well for me. Still terrible at it, but compared to what it was last year, where I was squatting 135, I really want to hit over 150 at the next comp, which would be a big PB for me, and I'd really like to get that. And then deadlift. Well, deadlift always depends on the day and how tired I am at the end of comp, but anything 200 and above would be perfect. I think the record is 205.5, so if I could match that, that'd be amazing. But yeah, we'll see. Because on the day, if I'm exhausted after the 2 efforts and the other 2 left stuff.
Yeah. That'd be sick, man. That'd be like a 465 total.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
I think the total record is 470, so I'm still not there yet, but close.
So you're close. You never know in the day as well, so who knows? Who knows? So what do you think is the main thing that's responsible for your current success? Do you think it's like guidance you've had? Do you think it's just simply genetics? Do you think it's just like by chance you're just doing many things right that you just don't know about?
Oh, definitely not doing things right. I'm definitely don't want to put it down to genetics because that would ruin all my hard work. But,
I didn't do it. I just woke up and I put work.
I would say it's definitely the guidance I had. Definitely the guidance I had. I was very lucky with some of the people I knew. It helps me, and like ever since I kind of came to Bristol Uni, and I've just had all these amazing athletes around me supporting me in strength sports, and like my first coach Adam Nash, and my training partner Alex Piedez, and all these people just kind of like channeled me in the right direction, because it's very hard to learn form in the ideal way without someone telling you, oh, you're doing that wrong, because you can't see yourself doing it. As much as you can look at your video and then look at someone else's video, YouTube's a pile of wank, and you should just keep to really experienced people helping you in the gym. And I think if you have that, that's essential. I think, don't want to be too cliche, but I'm definitely one of those people that I get more driven by competition. So ever since I knew I was kind of competitive in powerlifting, that's when I started really working at it. And I think that competitive drive kind of led me to keep working when you're like, oh, I'm doing crap and shit.
It's like someone out there, some remote place.
Yeah.
One like Michael Jones, like his back off.
Exactly.
Deadlifting
12-year-old girl who can deadlift more than me. Yeah. No, I know, and I think it's definitely like, okay, so I have a chance of being good at something. I don't want to waste that chance. I think if you do have the chance of being good at something, you should definitely pour your energy into trying to be good at it. And if you don't know yet, it's worth a try, because like I said, I started the end of first year, so that was literally a year ago now. And in the summer of that year, and then I competed at the end of that year and I became British champion. So definitely, absolutely, go for it, try it, and hopefully you will also succeed.
Hopefully so. So if you was to give like one piece of advice to like powerlifters out there, what do you think it would be? Would you say something along the lines of like find someone who can give you like some good like mentorship?
Yeah, definitely. Like surround yourself with the right people. Like if you have people who are really hardworking, dedicated, and are really interested in the sport, and you go into the gym, every time you go into the gym, you're going to be motivated and you're going to want to continue doing it. I think I'm a particularly demotivated person usually, and I have to have people around me who are like, yeah, fuck you, do it, you got it. And that's because everyone else around me is motivated. And like before I came to the right environment, it's very hard to go and grind in the gym late at night when other people are going out, and I want to enjoy university. But then when you come in and you have people like you feel like responsible to, you're like, okay, they want to see me succeed. So you go in kind of for them as well. And I absolutely think, absolutely surround yourself with the right people, and that will give you the motivation to carry on, and it'll give you the right advice and the right answer.
That's like a really important part, because I think Konstantin Posty was talking about how it's hard to give advice. He said it's even dangerous to give advice without knowing a person's particular situation, because one piece of advice for someone could be the horrible thing for someone else to do, and sometimes you do need like specialized advice depending on your situation. And apart from that, like having the right people around you, when like everyone has the same goal, unity alone is amazing. when like you're surrounded by people who all have the same goal, or just want to see you do the best, like the motivation is just amazing.
Yeah.
So like Chris, being a student, how do you balance like powerlifting at this like top level with like studies and like a lot of student stuff as well?
Probably the worst person to ask. This is probably the first year that I've really managed to get it right, I think. Because at the end of the day, you are in university for a short time, and you should go and enjoy yourself, and you should definitely appreciate this short time you have, which is so social and interesting, exciting. But at the same time, like I said, if you do have the opportunity to do something really great and that will actually last, then sometimes you just have to realise that although this I can kind of get fucked up and it's really fun in the short term, this other thing is going to last much longer in lots of ways, and I think it's kind of making that sacrifice to gain something better, and I think that's kind of what you always should do. I don't think I'm the best person to give that advice, but absolutely. I think the most difficult part for me is the training, because I think that socialising negatively impacts training constantly, especially if you drink like me, and then it definitely means that you're not going to recover as well, and you're going to wake up not wanting to train, and that's definitely the most difficult part. But if you can get past that, the rest kind of falls into place, because if you're disciplined with training, you can be disciplined with work. And I found this year, it's my final year, I've kind of got more disciplined with work, it's made me more disciplined with training. It's just fighting that voice that goes, I can't be bothered to do this today, I don't really want to do it, because when you do it, next week you're going to be like, thank fuck I did that, look at all the progress I've made.
Sometimes you're like, right after, like, man, that,
if
you cheat something like that, like, this isn't good feeling.
And I would say like, the kind of like hedonistic, pleasurable things you get from going out and enjoying yourself is immediately gratifying, but like the fulfillment you get from doing something and achieving something is much longer lasting than that, so
and I guess like it's probably like finding like the right balance as well. Because I think many people, you find like if you make sure you do like some of the important things first, sometimes you will have like time, a bit of time left to go out, party, maybe even drink sometimes.
And you should.
But it's just about like getting the right balance, because it is possible. Like we've seen many examples of like elite powerlifters doing it. So amazing answer, man. Amazing answer. So Chris, what's your celebration of the new PB? Do you do a backflip?
I would really do a backflip. It's pretty much every time just me screaming about how easy the rep was, despite how hard it was. Just me going, easy! Easy!
I use both legs. Arm pops up. Easy!
I think it is just shouting and screaming a lot and trying to perform a little bit for the crowd. I think it makes it more fun if you can kind of lose your shit a bit, especially when you do well, because people really do feel that emotion from other people, like when they're competing, and that's what they come to see really as well. Not saying it's a performance, but
like even like during the attempt as well, people like rap you like, come on, come on. So like.
It makes it very hard not to be honest. Like I used to be quite a quiet lifter, and you just gonna go, there we go. And then I just found like being more explosive in my attitude also made me more explosive when I was kind of lifting weights, and like shouting's fun. So definitely.
So guys, if you wanna break some UK records, you shout on every TV, and you're halfway there. So Chris, like throughout this like whole journey of like gymming in general and powerlifting, have you had like any minor or serious injuries? Like, and if so, like how did you kind of like get through that?
I've been fairly lucky. Like, touch wood. I have never broken a bone or anything. So I've been fairly lucky. I would say probably the only 2 injuries I've had. One was from CrossFit. No surprise. Where I sprained my thumb with a bar bouncing back up and me trying to stabilise it.
Wait, did you drop the bar and try to...
Well, I put the bar down and kind of hit the floor, and I tried to stabilise it, and it went through my thumb. And that was kind of a minor injury that didn't really set me back at all. I could kind of just not use my thumb. Powerlifting, I would say the only injury I've had is I think I minorly herniated the disc whilst deadlifting very early on with bad form, and after that was probably the most pain I've ever been in, and I was like on the floor, I was trying to roll it out, and I was like, oh no, I've done something more serious this time, and that did put me out for probably 2-3 weeks from any kind of heavy lower body movement, definitely, but generally if you keep your muscles healthy, then it's very hard to injure yourself unless you're doing something seriously wrong. So like definitely like rolling out and recovering and stretching and stuff, and warming up properly will save any kind of major injury. And then it will say if you're training right and your form is good in training, then you can be that slightly more dangerous in competition to get that one rep. Yeah, and I think that's kind of like where you're allowed to, because that's where you're trying to win. Kind of the technical proficiency goes out the window a little bit. Shouldn't too much, but a little bit.
Yes, I do win. Good morning.
Yeah.
The car's right.
It's happened.
Oh, snap. Yeah, so Chris, man, what do you eat, like, in general?
My diet's terrible. My diet is awful. I'm pretty much one of those if it fits your macros kind of people, and concentrating on my carbs and proteins. I'm not too worried because I'm a very, very lightweight lifter. It's probably not the best advice for everyone, but because I'm a very, very lightweight lifter and I find it very hard to put on weight, I do eat as much as I can, and especially around training, I will eat and drink Coke and eat ice cream and stuff for like a big session, and I'm kind of like genetically I'm allowed to, but I would say that's probably not the best way to do it for everyone. Probably in general my diet isn't that interesting. It's pretty plain, and it's just chicken, pasta, sweet potatoes, stuff like that, the usual. But I'd say like the key is getting your diet right on the day for competition and eating around the day, because so much can go wrong if you're just not had proper nutrition on the day or properly hydrated.
So what would be like the proper nutrition like to eat this? Just in general.
So generally like have a like small snack in the morning because you have weigh-ins. So you're going to be hungry, you want a small snack, can't have too much because you want to weigh in. As soon as you've weighed in, trying to get as much carbs in you as possible. Sugar drinks, and also, not the sugar drinks, also a lot of stuff like dried fruit and pasta and stuff like that. And it's kind of like before your first lift, let that settle a bit before you squat, and then kind of after your squat, between your squat and bench, it's going to be mostly sugars and easy to eat food, because you feel quite sick when you're lifting that heavy and you can't stomach massive amounts of food. And then when you have a longer break, then you have kind of another pasta-ish meal and protein at that point, because you want to recover it somewhat. And then just before deadlifts, try and get as much in your stomach as possible. This is usually why people throw up, but it also makes you tighter against your belt, and also you want as much energy as possible for your final lifts. And it's just getting caffeine right as well. Don't fuck up with your caffeine, right? Because if you have too much to do it, then you crash. That is it. You're done. You have to go home.
I just like imagine someone getting ready to squat and just like dropping, and just like going into a coma.
No, I have felt that before, where I've got too caffeinated up and I've got to deadlift and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't hardly see straight, and I have to go lift the heaviest thing of the day. No, definitely get it right. Don't start drinking copious amounts of caffeine until bench, because otherwise you'll just crash before the day's out.
Yeah, and also the same thing with like sugary stuff. Don't have too many sugary stuff.
Yeah.
I remember like my first ever comp, I had like 2 packets of these like massive packets of Skittles. By the time we reached like deadlifting, I was like literally like sleeping on my friend's shoulder. I was like, oh crap. I don't have to like
Power food Skittles.
Yeah. Deadlift the most weight I've ever deadlifted. I'm like half awake. What's your favorite cheat meal?
Favorite cheat meal? Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Your favorite?
Fish food. fish food. If you ever come to Bristol, go to Rockatillo's and get an extra thick one of those milkshakes, because the fish food milkshake is amazing. And that's probably like my favourite treat, is that. I mean, I treat myself a lot, so yeah, ice cream's probably the biggest one for me, specifically Ben & Jerry's. I don't really eat other ice cream. Chinese, all you can eat, that's big as well.
Cosmo.
Yeah, Cosmos, yeah. Chinese all you can eat is like another big one, or something like Yo Sushi or a tapas bar. Anything where I can pick a lot of foods but just pile it on my plate, that's good. Yeah.
So Chris, apart from like cheat meals, like, do you take any like supplements like protein shakes or creatine? And like, if you do, like, do you think it has like a major effect?
I mean, protein shakes is just about money, really. I'm a student. I can't really afford to buy that much meat all the time, and especially like if I'm really tired, I need to get more calories in before bed. I don't want to stay up cooking, so you can just bang down a protein shake, go to bed. Probably not good for your stomach, but it gets your calories in. Yeah, I mean, everyone should have protein shakes. If you can afford the meat, then go ahead and do that. But it's convenient, it's fast. It means you can get about twice as much protein as I think I would normally get if I didn't have protein shakes. I'm actually using the one that you gave to me, so thank you. Yeah. And creatine is pretty essential. I think it does make a difference. I could have probably about 5 GB a day. And yeah, I think it does make a difference. I use monohydrate. If you're trying to fit into a weight category, it's probably not ideal to use monohydrate. Probably use F-Lester or something like that. But yeah, I think creatine is pretty much essential. Protein shakes are essential, just for convenience, and it does have a good effect on your strength, I think, and recovery.
It'd be like a major effect, or like just a very like, because obviously like at the elite level, like every single thing counts.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like a very noticeable?
I think it definitely probably puts 5 kilos on my legs. Like, it just makes you more explosive and powerful, creatine specifically, and I think that is pretty important for powerlifting. Yeah, no, I think it does make a difference. I think I do. It's hard to notice though, 'cause it's one of those things that I don't take creatine and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so much stronger. But like, yeah. But yeah, I think so. I think it does make a difference. Usually I just drink Monster. I just drink Monster, the sugarless ones. That ultra, the white one, that's the best. And I drink that before a session, and that's good enough for like training. You don't want to be using pre-workout too much in training unless you're really tired, because you get like a tolerance to it. And the best thing pre-workout's for is when you're competing, and you suddenly feel 10 times stronger than you ever did in training, and this is the moment you need to be your strongest.
Yeah.
And you're like super focused, super powerful. So I generally only use pre-workout in competition, and that's why you have to be careful with your caffeine. It's so much stronger than just like having a Monster or something like that. I reckon all of that. Try and stay away from pre-workout too much unless you need it. So like if you're in a big meet, or if you're really, really, really tired and that is the only thing that will get you to the gym.
Yeah.
Then apart from that, I think everything else is pretty much bollocks. Yeah. I don't see
like reading
anything.
like a name, or like all these like scientific names. All you see is like bollocks.
Yeah, no, I think
how much is bollocks?
Alright. I think yeah, anything that isn't those 3 things, I don't see too much of a point for. I think you are being conned for this kind of pseudoscience fitness stuff. So like, I'm sure branched chain amino acids do something. I'm sure that you don't need them. I'm sure that is something that wouldn't be important. Maybe if you were a competitive bodybuilder and every tiny difference made a big difference, but you're not. I would say stick to it being simple and kind of like concentrate on your food, don't waste your money, and then and it's the same with training. Don't overcomplicate things. Just keep it simple, and you'll get the results you want over time. And that's the key thing.
So Chris, what are your plans for like the future? Like future lifting?
Become a millionaire. Fuck bitches. No. I think future plan for powerlifting would be that we'll see how we do in the British.
Yeah.
This time, I would really hope to at least beat the bench record again, and hopefully win. But we shall see. I've got some tough opposition this year, so we shall see. I've got more opposition and tougher opposition, so we'll see. I would like to get on the British team this year, and I would like to go to Europeans and Worlds if I can. If not, forget that. University champs, and I want to concentrate on the Bristol team, get Bristol Mass's team to the top 3 and go to South Africa with them and compete, because I think we've got such a strong team, we have such a good chance. Yeah, that's where University World Champs is, so yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, I'll save you the dollar. So yeah, I think definitely that I want to compete abroad this year. I want to have the feeling of travelling and competing abroad. I would actually prefer to do it in a team. I almost feel like that would be more fun at this stage because I'm not at the top of my game yet for this weight category, and I probably wouldn't win top 3 at Worlds. I would like to concentrate more on being in a team and doing well with my team. And then because I'm only 20, still got 4 years in juniors, so I can concentrate in the next 2 years on myself and kind of getting that top position in world rankings that I would want to get. I don't know if I'll ever be world champion, but yeah, I hope one day I'm at least in the top 5 for worlds, and maybe go up a weight class. We'll see how I stick at this weight class. I seem to be okay at the moment. Yeah, and then who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just give up.
It's like when a competition, like, you know what, I just give up.
Yeah, I'm done.
But like you said, who knows, man? You never know like how far you can get. Like I think Salman himself, when he started off, in his own words, he said like, oh, I was just like a fat kid.
Yeah.
Like no offense, like just like chubby guys, but like he probably didn't have the foresight to see where he would come out.
Yeah.
It's probably the same thing with like many people. They just like started off, and someone just came up and like, oh crap, we're strong.
Yeah.
And then someone started CrossFit.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I had all the odds against me as well. I was small, weak, skinny, and I did CrossFit. So yeah, I was pretty much nothing was ever gonna work for me. No, I think I definitely feel on that. Like I definitely, before I started university and I was just lifting weights, I definitely was just like, just nothing really. I was just working out and like that was cool. I didn't ever know that I would be competing at this level this quickly. I always knew that I wanted to be something in this kind of fitness industry, but I wasn't like, I'm going to be British champion first year at university. Do you know what I mean? Like it was a shock to me as well, and that kind of almost I had to get a year to kind of go, oh shit, that came out of nowhere, and then I kicked in and was like, okay, now I actually can achieve something and do well. So yeah, I totally agree. Like you never know what you're going to be good at till you do it. Really, yeah.
Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed the interview. That was on Chris Allen, current president of the Mass Society in Bristol. Super strong guy, super helpful guy. Like, he gave me so much advice on like benching, deadlifting, everything really, squats, how to use a belt. And yeah, so like Chris Allen, if people want to find you like, I don't know, Instagram or something, like how
okay, so my Instagram is Krallen1352, which is CHRALLEN1352. Other than that, if you're in Bristol, join Bristol Mass. There you go. Join Bristol Mass, and Bristol Mass members is pretty easy to access me. Or it's just Chris Allen on Facebook. I don't really use any other social media because it's all rubbish, but yeah. No, absolutely, yeah.
Alright, thanks man.
Awesome. Pleasure.
As soon as you see him move a lot of weight, you be like, oh man, that's a lot of weight. That's awesome. I want to lift weights just like that. And the problem with it is you're trying to emulate what their movement. But the thing is you don't know what that person is feeling. And when you don't know what that person is feeling, there's no way that you can do what they're doing. So we're always trying to emulate what something looks like.